Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are flying out the BF-109 G-10, which surprisingly, unsurprisingly, just because of where it is in the tech tree, is a very unpopular aircraft. I really don't see it that much. Despite it maybe not being as good as the 109K4, still being an amazing aircraft in of itself, as long as it stays in its own battle rating bracket. Because as soon as you start fighting P-51Hs and F-2Gs, this thing really does start to struggle. But good thing for us, most of the games you will have in this aircraft will be between 5.0 and 6.0. Most of them will be down tiers, and you can clean house. Now, in this little clip I'm about to show you, a couple minutes long, I don't get any more kills than that VV-10. But I want to show you something. This aircraft is amazing at defensive flying and fighting multiple opponents at once. The main reason being the fact that it's a very, for lack of a better term, energy dense aircraft. It gathers energy quickly, it keeps its energy extremely well, especially in the vertical. You may not turn as well as most of your enemies, but you definitely can energy fight them. You outclimb mostly the entire lobby. Most aircraft in the lobby cannot keep up with you in a straight line. And you have an absolutely amazing handling characteristics around stall speeds, 350 sub kilometers an hour. This thing tracks like an arrow. You tell it where to go and it goes. No questions asked, no rudder kick, no flat spin, no tip stall, nothing. It does what you want. And that makes this aircraft extremely proficient in dogfights. Now here I am trying to energy trap all three of these guys at the same time. I do have friendly teammates around, but I am really the epicenter of these three guys' point of view. They want me dead. They don't care about anybody else. And so I will distract them as best I can. But the goal isn't to have the teammates kill them. No, I want to kill them because I want, the little badge when I press tab that says I killed 3 guys. As us all gamers want. Now, the Bearcat, easy. You get it turn a couple times, it loses all its speed, you just pull away. The Falcon 190 doesn't turn very well. P-51, D-30 really is the main threat. But, as you saw, he just got shot down. So when you're in these sorts of situations where you're fighting multiple opponents at once, and if you're by yourself, your first goal should be don't get hit. Your second goal should be to get them all doing the same maneuver on the same axis at the same time. You want them so that they all just kind of line up in a row. Because if they're pulling in different directions, that means you have to counter 2 or more separate attacks at the same time, and eventually one will catch you. One will nick you, one will catch you off guard as you're trying to dodge out, or you're in low energy. And they will shoot you down eventually. But if you can keep them all in one line, it makes it so much easier to dodge. You're basically only fighting one. It's like you're only fighting one plane that has a lot of guns pointed at you. So just be careful. Now this is a 6-kill game. This is pretty much a full down tier. We are fighting some 5.7s. There's a Griffin, there's a F4U4B, there's Bearcats. The P-47s are kind of a joke at this battle rating, especially because nobody knows how to fly American aircraft and nobody ever really has. It's very frustrating because then you see P-51 D5s at 4.0 because nobody knows how to fly the dang thing, or P-39s at 3.5 2.7. Yeah, win rates definitely decide how good a plane is. Come on, Gaijin. But this is very similar to the P-51 D-10 video that was just released. Same sort of style. Get altitude, get above your enemy, work your way down. Now, I'll see this Corsair. I know he wanted to dogfight me, so I turned around. It is a FU-4B and I barely get nicked. I was lucky not to get my wing blown off. Now, the scary part about the Corsair is it does two things really well. Go fast and turn at high speed. If I am not careful, he will outturn me. Especially if I keep it in a horizontal. But thank you for the G-14 for distracting me long enough for me to be able to reverse my turn and get guns on target. And this is the kill shot. Boom, he's on fire. Now it's on to the next guy. Now, it might have been a beautiful fight if that G-14 hadn't came and interrupted it, but hey, we got the kill. Now the nearest threat is this P-47, and I mean, really can't call it a threat. It's P-47 low altitude, low speed. I got this in the bag. And just like all 109s at Tier 4, this thing comes with a 20mm and two 13 machine guns. The only thing that really kind of sets this plane apart, it's a 109, they're probably pretty standard, they just all have the little tweaks, is like I said before, the energy retention is absolutely amazing. You do have the options for gun pods. I don't recommend you take them unless you really want to go gun ho, maybe bomber hunting, maybe you like to do head-ons. But if you're just wanting to dogfight people, don't take the gun pods, they're not worth it. I don't recommend a 30mm main gun switch out either because of how little ammo you have. Yes, it's a 30mm, it hits hard, but 200 rounds versus 65 rounds, I know I'd rather have. Now we emerge with this Bearcat. He seems to have some kind of idea what he's doing because neither he nor I wanted to take that head on. But at the same time, he's fallen into that trap of wasting all his energy because he wanted to turn fight. And here he is pulling in front of my guns, as most people love to do. Severe damage, he's going down. Now the reason I didn't continue that turn was because D-30's right there. I knew I would need energy, so I just kept going straight. And luckily that 109 shoots him down, and I just keep going. Now, the next guy we fight will be a Griffin, and he will thoroughly hand me my own ass on a silver platter. And honestly, I have no real tips for a Griffin if you're on the deck with similar energy states. It's in his ballpark. This is his ballpark. This is his area. You are out of your element. Your only hope is to hope that he sucks at the game, or you have teammates around that can distract him enough for you to get the kill. We're gonna go ahead on. We're gonna miss. Going for the recommit, but he sees it coming, and we're gonna try and push it vertical. See if we can out energy him. But nope. He pulls around, gets guns on target. Luckily, it was only 7.7s, but my engine is damaged officially, so I have to be really careful. This is where I attempt to use the stall characters of the 109 to try and get the shot, but it's no dice. So now we're going to use the altitude we gained from that climb and just get the hell out. We don't want to dogfight this guy anymore, we want to RTB. Luckily, my teammates are just amazing in this game, and they always have my ass covered. Sadly for this teammate, I'm technically going to steal this kill. I merged with one of the Corsair, and this Corsair really should be dead right here. It's just a hit. Line of 13s, line of 20s, nothing happens. P-51, I see him, I'm going for this Corsair, I want him dead. Normally, I would not have continued shooting, but I felt I was owed that kill. Is that a little selfish of me? Yeah, just a tad, but hey, severe damage mechanics are there for a reason. We are RTB, we come back. This is the last guy. It's a Seafire Mark III. And I have personally never flown it, so I can't tell you how good or not this aircraft is. All I know is I have English. I have so much energy of this guy that this isn't even a problem. I just have to loop around, continually apply pressure, intercept his turn, and eventually I will shoot him down. But I will give him props, because he's keeping it low to the deck. He is forcing me to take a very aggressive lines that can put me into the ground. His only problem, I just shot his aileron off. He can't turn very well anymore. And I can't aim. That's my problem, not his. But yeah, his engine looks like it's cooking. He's so low on energy, I can just turn around and catch him. Out turn him here. And he will be shot down momentarily. Hope you guys have a good day. This is all I have for you today. Bye-bye.